What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So this is an exciting video because it has to do with the patch that you guys are seeing today on US or tomorrow on EU, patch 10.07. And as I've featured in videos before, there's a lot of really interesting changes coming and new items being added. And what we're going to talk about in this video specifically is the Solgar Patterns are being brought back and the materials needed to craft them. Like, they're bringing in a bunch of old items in form of like patterns, like you can craft them rather than farming them back in the days from bosses. They're now being brought back, but you have to craft them. And that requires a lot of materials that has been removed from the game, but are now brought back. So I'm on the patch 10.07 PTR to show you guys how to farm these. Before we dive into the video though, big thank you to every single one of you guys that has picked up a copy of the 0 to 10 million gold guide. Support has been massive, and if you haven't picked it up yet, just make sure you use the discount code dragonflight and you'll get it for 50% off. And just know that this comes with a lifetime of free updates. I've been updating this book for over 2 years now, so whenever there's a new patch or even a new expansion, I update the gold guide for free and send that version directly to your email. And if you guys already have the book and you like it, it's definitely worth checking out the VIP Discord. It's pretty much like a Patreon where this video, alongside with all the videos that I get made, gets uploaded to the Discord before they go public on YouTube. There's also exclusive content such as spreadsheets, there's gold tips and investments, and a bunch of more cool stuff. So that's going to be linked down below in the description together with the gold guide. Now, we still don't know the source of getting the patterns and the plants. I'm currently doing a lot of testing on the PTR, both the 10.07 PTR and the 10.1 PTR, to see if something has been implemented. But as of the recording of this video, we don't know the source of the patterns. Now, if that changes by the time this video goes live, I'm going to leave it down below pinned in the comments section. But in order to farm the materials, you head over to Solgar, like all the way up here in Northern Strangletorn, and you can only do this dungeon on Heroic. Like, it's no worries though. If you try to step in to the dungeon, if you have the normal mode, it's going to tell you this dungeon is only available on Heroic. Now, there's mainly two mob types that we care about. These are not added to the game until 10.07, so I need to be on the PTR in order to show this. And there's tigers and there's bats, and you need skinning in order to farm these materials. That's the only way to get them. But don't worry if you don't have like kata skinning and you haven't leveled it up. It's not really a biggie, because the first kata mob that you skin will teach you cataclysm skinning, and you don't need to be high skill in order to get these. Like, if you take a look at this toon didn't have kata skinning until I started to make this video on the PTR, and you can see it's only level 29. I've done a couple of runs just for some testing, but I'm still in a position where I can get the materials. So first of all, you want to kill the two mobs that's right here. There's 2 packs of bats right here, and this is very important because there's not that many mobs that is skinnable. And walking across this bridge, you have another pack right here to your right. You want to skin these as well. And just note that this is a heroic dungeon, so if you kill a boss, you won't be able to reset the dungeon and run it 10 times an hour. So don't kill anything unnecessary, right? But as we don't know the source of the patterns and the plants, maybe they have a small chance of dropping from the bosses, but I'm going to test that and see if I can get some results. Further on, we want to head over down here in the southeast corner, because there's going to be 2 more packs of bats, and those are the last packs of bats in the dungeon. So there's not a lot of mobs that drops you the primal bat letter. So even if you have no intentions of actually crafting these mogs to sell them, you can make a decent amount of gold just straight up selling them, because you're kind of limited to how many you can do. Right? A pro tip if you play on different realms though, is once you've done 10 runs on your main realm, it is possible to log over to a different realm and do another 10 runs, because the cap of 10 dungeons an hour is only limited to the realm you play on. And since the like, since we're talking about materials, they're on the regional auction house. So you'll still get the same price. However, your gold is going to be stuck in another realm, but that's not really a biggie. You can move that with battle pets, spend it on WoW tokens, you name it, right? So after killing those last bats up here, one in each corner, we're heading over to the tigers, because that's the second new material that's been implemented in this patch. And we got to walk like all the way up here in this northeast corner, and there's going to be 3 packs of tigers as well. An interesting thing about these pets, like if you take and kill any of the other beasts in the dungeon and you skin them, they're going to give you cataclysm materials. Like you will get the savage leather, but these newly added mobs, they give you thick leather, heavy leather, medium hides, and of course the new material as well. But they don't give cataclysm leather like materials, which is really strange. Let's see, gonna skin these right here. So there was 1 pack in front of this building, 1 in the behind, and then the last pack is gonna be right in here, and that is pretty much it. Like once you've killed this pack and skinned those mobs, you can just run out of the dungeon, reset the dungeon, run back in, rinse and repeat 10 times an hour. So yeah, I would definitely like do this farm if I were you guys, because there's going to be like the majority of the people playing the game aren't going to have these appearances in their wardrobe, so there's going to be a lot of people buying these, and they're kind of tough to farm since they're not in the open world and you can't just spam it hour after hour, right? You kind of limited to the 10 hours, the 10 runs in an hour that you can do. With that being said though, that is pretty much it for today's video. I'm going to keep you guys posted in another video as soon as I figure out more about patch 10.07 and how to get the patterns and the plans, unless I've figured that out already. In that case, it's going to be in the comments section. With that being said, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and you'll be notified whenever I upload another video. That's pretty much it though. So see you guys back in at tomorrow's video. Until then, bye-bye.